this is Kelly Cieslak, and today I'm going to be giving you a video tutorial on the basics of Go Animate. So let's get started. So we're going to start by navigating to goanimate.com and then signing up. You can do this by clicking on Sign Up at the top of the screen, or by filling out all of the information in the Get Started Now area. Make sure to choose the basic package. It's free. And then enter your information, like your email address, your display name, and your password. Then click on Make a Video. We'll use Full Video Maker today. To view all the genres of videos you can make, click on More Full Video Makers. You can choose to make a video using any of the genres highlighted in blue. For this tutorial, we'll use Election 2012, but feel free to choose what appeals to you. I really like Comedy World too because I like that the characters look more real than some of the characters in the other genres. Go Animate offers an informative and interactive tutorial to get you started. Have fun working with it. It's a good idea to prepare a script or storyboard before you begin creating in Go Animate. You can download templates from online or create your own. You'll use the storyboard to keep you organized while creating your Go Animate video. So let's get started. We're going to use Full Video Maker. Again, for this demonstration, I'm going to use Election 2012, but you can click on More Full Video Makers to see all the options available to you. This is the screen you will have now that you've selected Election 2012. Go ahead and X out the latest releases shown on the right. We won't be working with this feature. I know for my storyboard that I want to start with a blank screen for my first scene. Click on the Scene Setting tab. There's lots of scenes available to me. I'm going to scroll down and look for the blank scene that I want. Once I've found my blank screen, I'm going to click on it, and then click on the blank scene that now appears to the right. You'll be presented with an option to choose your blank scene color. Click on the box next to color, and choose your color. Click on the back arrow to return to the options for your scene. Now, choose your character. I'm going to choose an avatar from Comedy World as my guide because I don't see anything other than political figures in US elections 2012. For this Go Animate video, I'm going to select the woman in the jacket and pants. You can also create your own character. I created the woman with the short blonde hair, who looks amazingly like me, for a previous project, but I had to use Go Bucks to do that. And it's definitely fun to do if you do have enough Go Bucks. When you double-click on your character, he or she will appear in your scene. When you click on the character you have selected, you can move it, add a voice, choose actions for the character, or change the direction the character is facing. Type in what you want your character to say. Don't forget to use the drop-down boxes to select the language and the voice you want. I've selected English, and I wanted a female American voice. You have to click Add Voice to apply the text-to-voice feature to the scene. Use the drop-down boxes in the Action tab to give your character an action. I like Talk in the top drop-down box, and then Talk Happy in the Expression drop-down box. Have fun playing around with all the action choices. Click on the back arrow to leave the Voice and Actions tabs. I want to add text to my first scene, so I'm going to click on the Text tab. Choose your text style, or thought bubble if you prefer, and drag it into your scene. Follow the on-screen instructions to enter your text, change the type size, type color, and so forth. You can move your text or make it bigger or smaller by clicking on the text box. I know I want my avatar to walk across the screen before moving to my next scene. In order to do that, I have to add a scene and give my character a new action. It is important to remember that your character can only do one action per scene. Click on the plus sign in the gray area, or click on Add Scene. In this new scene, click on your avatar to bring back the options for actions. Click on Movement, and then select Walk. Drag the double of your character to where you want her to walk to. When I double-click on a particular scene in the gray area, I'm given a list of options. When I clicked on Preview from here, I notice that my character is walking way too quickly. So I will click on duration and extend the time it takes her to walk. You can experiment with the duration times listed or create your own. I used 6 seconds and then clicked preview this scene again to make sure I was satisfied. Note how the scene expands in the gray area when you increase the duration. Now I'm ready to add a new scene by clicking on the plus sign in the gray area. I know I want to use the White House scene from the Elections 2012 genre, so I will find the scene using the drop-down box and then click on the Scene Setting tab after that. Now my avatar is standing in front of the White House. I removed the text that carried over when I copied the previous scene. I edited her actions, and I'm now going to click on Voice to have her say something new. Note that because I'm using the text-to-voice feature, I sometimes have to spell words out phonetically to get my avatar to pronounce them correctly. I had my avatar walk to the end of the scene again before I moved to my next scene, the Oval Office. Now I'm going to change the scene the same way I did before. Remember to use the plus sign to add a scene and then select your scene setting. Drag the Oval Office scene to the right. Now I want my avatar to talk in the Oval Office. I found that scene in Comedy World, not US Elections 2012, go figure. So I clicked on the scene and dragged it to my video. Voila! Note that I only have 180 characters of text to enter for my avatar per scene. It's a little bit like Twitter that way. So if you have more than that to say, you need to add another scene. Just a couple other features to point out. Note that there is a scroll bar at the bottom of your editing space. This may come in handy when you go back to edit specific scenes. Also, note that your scene duration is set to match the duration of the voice you add to the scene. You can also make an exact copy of a scene by clicking on it and then clicking on Copy. After you click Copy, you click on the scene again and you can then click Insert Before or Insert After, depending on where you want to insert your copied scene. When you're done with your project, be sure to click on Save. Complete the information about your video. Note that title and tags are required. Until you're completely done and don't want to edit anymore, click on Save Only. You probably want to keep it private until you're ready to share it with the world. After you saved, navigate back to Go Animate. Right, so now that you're back at Go Animate, click on Your Home. In the drop-down box under Your Home, click on Your Videos to find the videos you have made. You can choose to continue to edit, to manage, or to share your video. When you're ready to share your video, send the URL to those people you want to see it. You can also export to YouTube if you like. There's a lot to explore on Go Animate. Have fun clicking around the site and discovering its features. You can purchase Go Animate for school use or for business use. Think about how you could use Go Animate for your own instruction or how your students could use this very cool tool.